The public uproar generated by the Adamawa State APC candidate Aisha Dahiru Binani's decision to rush to an Abuja court seeking to stop INEC from announcing her opponent, Governor Amadu Fintiri, as winner of the election has continued, with many Nigerians condemning the act. The Adamawa episode paints a picture of Nigeria still being far from getting it right with its now not so nascent democracy, especially after her illegal declaration by the resident electoral commissioner, Hudu Ari, which also sparked condemnation. The shocking and illegal declaration of results by the INEC commissioner notwithstanding, the decision by lawyers to file a motion in court on behalf of the APC candidate to stop an ongoing election result from being announced is what many have termed as corruption of the judicial process by legal practitioners. And the court temporarily halted hearing on the ex parte application until it has been properly addressed on jurisdiction to hear the matter.
We are not here to argue election. We don't have anything election before the Supreme Court. What we are trying to do before the Supreme Court is for the court to make a pronouncement as to whether, looking at Section 149 of the Electoral Act, which says whatever action taken by INEC can only be set aside by either election petition tribunal or a court of competent jurisdiction. So an INEC staff standing to make a declaration, whether legitimate or illegitimate, the right thing to do is to approach the tribunal.
In Binani's lawsuit, some experts opine that it is simply an act of approaching the court to support illegality, as the Supreme Court had in Ohakim v. Agbaso 2011 stated that any dispute arising out of the conduct of an election between those who contested is not the subject matter of the jurisdiction of either the Federal High Court or any other court for that matter, other than the Election Tribunal, specifically established and conferred the jurisdiction. The Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Council (LPDC) is now being urged to activate investigative and adjudicatory powers to at least restore some form of decorum in the legal profession. The legal profession in Nigeria is not short of regulatory bodies to ensure that the profession stays above board in the interest of justice for all, but experts say there needs to be stricter measures to deter acts that amount to dragging the noble profession in the mud. The National Judicial Council (NJC) had repeatedly penalized judges for acts viewed as bringing the judiciary to disrepute, and legal experts say similar stiffer measures need to be replicated for erring lawyers. Godfrey Eshemoge, Arise News.